Welcome to the Iron Seas, everybody. This is the first ever Monday Night Mavericks, which I'm happy to say is going to be somewhat of a just like a fun weekly thing, very quick indie shop on Twitter. And without further ado, here's my guests I got with me here. We got Bill McCushton and Animation Overload. The account we're going to be using weekly is that of John Douglas. He has a nice weekly thread that he's basically been going for the better part of a year, if not more. Just a bunch of indies dogpiling in there every week, sharing their projects, right? But before we actually get into that, how about you guys just very quickly introduce yourselves? Tell everybody what you do, just for those who don't know.
Hello. I don't do much.
Hey,
I draw a little bit. I'm animation.
Yeah.
I love animation. Some say a little too much, but they're wrong. And I'm here to talk about stuff and shoot the shit.
And you, Bill?
And I'm Bill McCushton. I write the Zorn Pulp over on Substack, and I mean, really, that's the only thing of mine that you can see right now. Everything else is hidden because it's still being worked on. So, yeah.
Well, heck yeah. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. You're part of the community over on our Discord, right? And also past guests, which for those listening, you'll see a lot more of those as well, because that's who I offer the open invite to. Members of the Discord and the community, right in the VIP chat, which you can only have access to if you've been a past guest. So that's who's going to be popping in and out. If you are interested in that, book a Tuesday with us, become a guest, join the Discord, and hop in that VIP chat. Come in here on a Monday and review this stuff with us. Without any further ado, let's get after it here. Zoom in, get a nice little thing here going here. So anyway, anybody got a good orc voice? Shoutouts to John Douglas, by the way, for these weekly threads.
I don't even have a good voice.
Okay.
Me neither.
He sees you when you sleeping. He knows when you's awake. He is woke. He knows what you done this year. So don't take this warning for a joke. You better not mock. Best not get cute, because it's not time for the Monday tribute. Santa Claus wants all your books now. Drop your covers and links below. That's how it ends. He goes into the flat voice. And you got Santa Claus here from the thumbnail. Orc Santa. Let's go. All right, the first one. Want a classic epic fantasy without the girl bosses or wimps? Yes.
No, I mean, yes.
Let's see what we got here. What do you guys think? We got classic adventure party.
The Isles Called Strife.
I like the cover. It's nice.
Yes, I like it too. Yeah. JM Goodwin. Yeah, this is like the cover very much feels like a painting, you know. We're in a period of time where we very much judge books by the cover these days, a lot more, I think, than in the past. I'm gonna go ahead and like that. I'm gonna like all these.
Well, especially with the arguments with AI and all that.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Yeah, exactly. So we got Hojo. Shoutouts to Hojo. Every cover I've done, plus the new trade. If you need this in your life. No, you need this in your life. There's no if. That's Hojo for you. You need this in your life. And my prices always make Santa smile. Ho, ho, Hojo. So saith Hojo. Also on MFC. Yeah, shout outs to Fund My Comic and Luke Stone. Holding it down for indies. Holding it down. This is a cool little animation. I think I've seen a lot of these bouncing around Twitter. I'm sure you guys have too. This one turned out pretty good compared to a lot of the other ones I've seen. What do you think? I know animation probably has thoughts.
There's a few.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, these are all of Hojo's covers. Hojo, shout outs, man. Shout outs to Hojo because he's such a cool dude. He I believe he became known like kind of in the comic scene as like the guy who is doing it without like a regular show to promote himself. So he like kind of was just creating comics.
Well, these are nice. I like these.
Yeah.
They give me kind of an older school vibe, like a 90s
almost
vibe a little bit.
That's what I was going to say. Looking at these, it's got that. I'm all about that 90s edge. I've got the Spawn compendiums over there. You just sign me up, baby. Sign me up.
Cat's
and that's probably where he got a lot of his like inspiration from too, to be honest. I don't want to speak for him though, but like he's not I think he's like older than me, you know.
Hold on, did that say that in that link is also a trade paperback for his stuff as well?
Yeah, trade. His new trade, yeah. Plus his new trade, which I'm assuming is one of the ones on the is this it? Maybe not. That looks like
Hold on. Let me
art I've seen before.
Let me see if I can pull it up because I'm curious now.
Oh yeah, find it under John's thread. It's Hojo. It's I think he's the only one who used an AI animation. So
yeah, it should be easy to spot. I just need to find the post.
Right off the bat, though, people posting under this in the future, that's a good way to get, your project will jump out if you do that.
There it is. Okay, let's take a quick look.
This one's mine. I'll just leave it here while you're doing your thing. It's just for my band. While I'm here, might as well do my quick thing. We had a bunch of plays. We reached #1 in America, #3 in the world for punk. And I have a full-length album coming out. I have it all outlined. It's ready to go. I got this new mic here, testing it out right now. Follow me on Twitter and all the things. I'll move on to the next thing here. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I just pulled up the Kickstarter for his thing here. I'm just taking a look at the prizes or the pledge rewards. Okay, so we have $15 for the PDF, so for the digital copy, and $20 for the physical, it looks like. And it comes with a mini comic.
And this is for Hojo?
Yeah, this is for his The Mythicals. I am actually genuinely kind of curious about this. The problem is, do I actually have the money? Especially after the discussion we had before the show.
I plan on checking it out. It'll probably be after Christmas, though.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me take a quick look here because this is a Kickstarter, so there's a time limit. 7 days to go. So 7 days. Where does that put us? Where's my calendar?
Today's the 22nd.
So the 29th is when this campaign is going to be closing.
So you heard him go check out Hojo's campaign. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. I'm gonna do the Fund My Comic one because I always support Fund My Comic over other options. It is in the chat. Click it, copy paste, do what you gotta do. We'll move on to this next one. This Hydra one caught my eye. It made the thumbnail. No, it didn't. Did it? I can't even remember. I think it did. Yeah, it did. It caught my eye, made the thumbnail.
Half of it did anyway.
Yeah. The back half is cool. And here's another cool thing here for people pitching their books. Including the back half actually gives me a great excuse to zoom in like that, and now I can read all this, right?
Yeah.
So it's just what I don't want to click. So anything that makes me, if I can avoid clicking, like Hojo was smart for including that, I don't have to click. I went out of my way to click and show all of his covers because he has all of his covers there, so might as well. But yeah, like this for example, no click required. I can zoom in and show you guys the synopsis. But you guys like monsters?
Monsters are all right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah.
You got
I
a
pull
favorite?
out my copies of Overlord, but they're on the other side of the room, so I can't really do that.
I can't reach them from here. Just
Oh, he has it marked 2nd edition. That's cool. Cool. All right. So, anybody want to read this, or should I?
let me pull it up, see if I can read it.
Okay. Yeah. Just find the Hydra one. Let me know when you're ready. These are usually good threads. I like it.
Is that dirigible?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here. Yeah. I'll follow along with you here. Yeah.
Hydra's Wake by Daniel Jones. When dirigible pilot Rogue Whip crashes in the deep forest province of Shell, he takes refuge in an old abandoned mining camp. However, he quickly discovers the camp is the territory of a four-headed Hydra, a rare but vicious creature that maliciously hunts and kills its victims.
Dun dun dun.
Using its wake, an airborne toxin that causes hallucinations.
That's cool.
However, the Hydra isn't the only monster out for Rogue's blood. The sadistic Lord Albert Richthof has hired a mercenary to take out Rogue, confusing him with a spy by the same name, which sucks. As his enemies fall under the influence of the Hydra's wake, Rogue rescues a beautiful but mute woman whom Lord Albert abused and left for dead. To rescue her and survive, the hunted now becomes the hunter. But can Rogue kill both the Hydra and Albert? Or will they destroy him first?
Dun dun dun. Welcome, Kahuna. Say hi to everybody. Oh, that's a Kahuna. Anyway. Oh, wait, no, he's back. Here we got 2 Kahunas. All right, I'm kicking the old one. Here we go.
Oh, wow, Kahuna appeared.
All right, boys. Behold my stuff.
Oh, wait. Oh, your stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, we have a longboard that looks like a surfboard and says Kahuna on it. We got this guy that goes 35. We got this one that goes almost 70. It's a good day, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good day.
How you guys doing? Also, ping pong.
Oh, yeah.
In case any losers want to play. I've been trying to teach my son, and that makes me... He started hitting it too high. I'm like, I'm going to slam it on you every time, brother. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here.
We got... Oh, yeah. Don't forget your orc pills. Dang it, I clicked. Okay. Don't forget your orc
I've been
pills.
taking those all the time. Mine's bigger than normal.
Mine's bigger than normal. Oh, look. I know this guy.
Bill,
Don't have
Billy
the...
Bill.
Question? Who? I don't know who this guy is.
Hey, yeah, pitch yourself. Might as well plug yourself here while we're here.
I actually have a better voice for Bill. I know him
Oh,
personally.
do it. Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
I don't have the artwork handy since I'm at work. But do you know about Alexander Zornathan, the defender of the galaxy, who's hard at work protecting people and exploding the galaxy? Exploring the galaxy? No? Well, you may just want to Thank you. Rectify that you... ASAP if you enjoy having fun. My name is Billy Nick Hewison. Out! Oh! Anyway, that's how he would read it.
Yeah, I think that's how
So-
it sounds. That's how it
You wanna
sounds.
Real
trust me,
quick,
I-
if we
I-
wanted
I
to
know
show
the
the
guy.
artwork, I do have the artwork.
Yeah, show it.
Hold up, right. Crap, that's the wrong folder. Right. Hold on. Stand by
And
one.
I did post the link in the chat for those interested. Check it out. I know these are probably condensed links. I don't know if they're clickable, but yeah, just copy paste these. I'll let you know when they're there, and yeah, we'll get a better hang of this in the future. Thanks for
That was
joining
so
us.
hard. That was so hard to read, by the way, because it was showing both screens, and it's going only about this big on my screen. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't see.
I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I should have just pulled that up sooner.
I just
you did good
reading
though.
it, my mind was bad.
That is basically how Bill would read it. I knowing the guy myself. Yeah.
It was close enough. Yeah, it reminded me of like Ed and
There you
Eddie
go.
for some reason. Here it is. Add to the stage. Add it. Oh, I got to remove this one.
Show
There we
me.
go. There it is.
you go.
Nice.
When I
Nice.
finally get the first collected volume done, that's what the cover's going to be.
Heck yeah. Looks good, man. I like the a nice centered character.
It
And
means he's either bold or he doesn't mind making direct eye contact for long periods of time.
one of those, yes.
Could be both, actually. He's
And the
definitely not
background.
like this.
The background kind of evokes sci-fi post-apocalyptic. That's what it's giving.
My name is Zorn. I am a defender of the galaxy.
Yes.
I shave with basically a lightsaber.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. So back at
A
the,
light shaver, if you will.
a
Yes,
lightsaber,
very good, very good.
That's what the Jedis use. So, Watcher of the Dam, shout out to Lady Snow. I'm just leaving this banger by the mayor of Orc City here. Quote, a good example of this is R.H. Snow's Watcher of the Damned, a post-apocalyptic sci-fi western that feels like
This is
Fallout.
actually an important article. The gems are worth it because they offer you something you're not going to find in the mainstream at all. While you might have to go through a lot more crap while you're looking through thousands of indie books, you will find those diamonds in the rough.
Oh, yes. Oops. I clicked. Okay. Bear with me here. You guys
believe in
can,
you.
yeah, you guys, I'm posting that link in the comments. I kind of like,
Have you guys seen my balls?
yeah, let's see it. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, they're huge. Anyway.
Oh,
There's a lot
I
of
was
balls
gonna-
in that shaft.
yeah,
Those are
there's a
good
bunch.
Now you see
suckling
my
balls
mouth.
right there.
Sean Rowland, shout outs to Sean. Big Sean, we call him. Big Sean. Okay, so post-apocalyptic fantasy western after the end of the world. The Robinson family have to fight the undead, murderers, traitors,
Oh,
and tyrants in order to reunite of the family farm. Yes. And it's only the beginning of the great king's plan to stop the old one. Bookstoread.com. The Good Family.
It's always the old one, never the young one.
it's a very DEI cover. A lot of color going on here. Yes.
I like it, yeah. It's got that like texture. It's just texture.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Berserk does, but I almost feel like this book better be good because you kind of got to earn that very simplistic cover a little bit.
It's very confident,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you don't
It is
need
as-
any art. I know you guys are going to love it. Promise.
Yeah.
Right. And
It's
this
coming
is,
in here with that big
Tonight
dick
with
energy.
the Star Warden.
yes, this is a familiar face here.
Warden.
Yeah. If you're
If you're
looking
looking-
for Christmas cheer, have no fear, for the Star Warden is here. These great books have and that's no joke, for all the boys and girls, especially the women, and for those who are not woke. Based in action, fun, and love that is true, like my love for all things frozen, milky, and sugary. Even old Scrooge couldn't help but crack a smile or two.
I'll be the judge of that. Bah humbug.
He did good
I
with
read
that.
I read the Storm Warden. It just made me hate kids more. Anyway.
He did good with that poem, though. That was cool.
Like
Nobody else did a poem.
I know. We need more like Grinch movie style poems in these. All right, boys. That's it for me. I gotta get back to my kids and get them ready for bed. But it's been good. Remember, bring the energy. Tremendous, big Kahuna energy. Look at the Kahuna. It's the brown one. It's longer than the others. Don't ask about it. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, Bill, good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Always a good time with that guy. So we got MS Only, author, out today, the epic conclusion of the Sundered Crown saga.
The S-undered crow in.
Yeah, the S-undered
crown, yeah.
The crow N. No, I like the art though. You can, you always win me over with just like dude with cool cape, standing with sword, looking at crazy thing. You know, you win me over.
Absolutely. The only sort of. Don't show me this message again. Just get me to the site. You. There we go. This is something I'm noticing about quite a few of these aren't. I mean, don't get me wrong. The artwork is cool. The covers are cool. Like this one right here.
Right.
Not getting the what is this? What am I?
I'm getting a steampunk vibe.
The cover's cool.
Yeah, and it's the second dirigible. There was that other dirigible book with the hydras.
Yeah.
This is the second dirigible book. So I'm seeing it's kind of cool.
That background there.
Yeah, yeah. I like the clouds, and like it's clouds obviously on this one too. It's like clouds and city. That seems to be their thing.
Yeah. Like
it's the same
steampunk ship is the thing that pops out, obviously.
Yeah. Looks similar. Yeah. No, it looks cool. It's cool.
Okay, and real quick for the one we just looked at, not this one, but the one before.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this for all the ones that don't give us a description or anything to go off of in the post, other than out today, the final book in the epic saga. Okay, well, what's the epic saga about? You give me something.
Yeah.
So it looks like this book series covers a civil war in a fantasy setting, either a fantasy or medieval setting. So it's
as you do.
So check out the description there. I'm not going to try and read it. I don't have Kahuna's voice.
No, that's fine.
And I closed the wrong tab. And this one, which one is this? Where's the one you were just looking at? Not this one, but the one before. Or the one after.
The one after, right under it.
Yeah.
And by the way, crit heads, that's hilarious. I'm a crit head. I'm a
drive-through art. Verifying if you're human. Their website is verifying if I'm human.
Well, that's good. That's usually a good sign. Now we know they might be human, but bots could be bots. Maybe they did get a good amount.
Hey, Grog, how do I human?
How do I human?
So this is an RPG setting that we've got here. I accidentally just now clicked on something. I did not mean to click on it.
Awful generous and extremely useful of you to look up the projects that didn't promote themselves. I mean, this one kind of did. This one kind of did, but no, that's genuinely actually useful. And you're being generous to these guys because
I was gonna say that one didn't look like a book. If it did, it looked like a very short one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Well, yeah, it looks like this is part of their. I actually have this one pulled up right now.
Is it like a companion thing? Or?
They're Cataclysm Book 2 System Agnostic. So I'm not 100% sure on what this is. It is very much.
I was gonna
wait, okay, here it is.
Yeah.
So this is looks like a campaign for an RPG setting. I actually like this right here on their page for it. It actually says survival is not guaranteed. I love that. As someone who plays Call of Cthulhu occasionally, I like that. I don't want my survival guaranteed. Kill me harder, daddy. Anyways,
nor your sanity, right?
This book contains everything you need for the second half of this epic storyline. So there is a preceding book to this one, but you can actually check out the collection if you go to that link that they have there for Drive-Thru RPG. It sends you right to their entire collection for this setting or this campaign. So,
heck yeah.
Yeah, you can check it out for anyone who's into tabletop gaming, such as myself. See what you have to say.
Yeah, it stands out as an RPG. So I'll toss that link in the chat too.
And I dig the artwork there because it actually does have me curious now what the setting is, because that's like a sort of medieval castle looking thing, and then you've got the dirigible up there. It's almost like the other one with the dirigible where you had the Hydra. Like this is.
Well, you know what's cool about
things.
You know what's cool about the dirigibles? Since that's the running theme today, let's just take a minute here to talk about them. They are in line with the setting here. They did a little bit of their research with these pointed towers. One might think religious, which they're probably, I don't know anything about their setting. There could be a lot of religious connotation to this, but really the real implication here is airships, because it's just like these are essentially docks, where you tether your boat, and then you can climb down and go inside the building, and make your way to the ground, go to the market, do whatever, and then get back up to your ship. It's essentially air docks, right? And we historically did this, I think, even with the Empire State Building. This is like what a lot of our buildings did at one point in time. We were actually going in this direction, so to speak, in a more tame, realistic sense, until the Hindenburg, which there's a lot of conspiracy theories around that. But I mean, this is a very cheap way to get around the Earth. Think about all the jet fuel burning compared to like just pushing a balloon around. I don't know. There's that. Cool stuff though. Everything checks out here. And for those unfamiliar, go check out the conspiracy theories around, like Tartaria and stuff like that. It's kind of in line with this type of architecture too. That's what they, a lot of them think that like those cathedrals that kind of look like this in real life were built by a different civilization. So I actually get kind of excited whenever I see dirigibles. They're cool. But anyway, Dustin Barbour. Dustin Barr writes, okay, so a last-minute Christmas gift for those who enjoy classic Christmas movies such as Lethal Weapon, Die Hard, and Invasion USA. And judging by the cover, it's one of those movies set in like a medieval D&D type thing, right? Unyielding iron. Got like this ranger on the front, like in this commanding pose, like
medieval Die Hard.
And is he? I don't know if he's standing behind the statue or like on it. My implication is like he's got one foot on the statue, so maybe, and he's like bursting into a church with like the well, I'm guessing it's a church because the stained glass, but with like the burning things here. So maybe he helps take
automatic bow.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
okay, hold on. I've got the description pulled up.
Get it. This one made the thumbnail too.
The Main Kingdoms, a land birthed by the pity of a goddess and plagued by the ever-constant ire of the gods and other damned. Nearly a decade following the Midnight War, a shadow from the past threatens to overtake the land and engulf the Main Kingdoms in bloody conflict. With war threatening to overtake the lands once more, the people of the Main Kingdoms will live and die by the iron.
As you do.
And the description here actually gives a rundown of what I'm guessing are main characters as well, which is kind of an interesting take, I think, with your description. It makes me wonder if this is like something like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, where we have multiple main characters and multiple plot threads happening in different areas, and this also says this is book 1 of 1 for a series.
So it's just standalone. Or wait, maybe they mean this is like a standalone story
So
within.
This just came out this year.
Yeah.
The publication date here is May 13th, 2025 on Amazon. So my guess is this is book. I'm assuming since it says book 1 of By the Iron. I'm assuming.
You're assuming there's going to be more.
Dustin Barber is going to be making more at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe Amazon forces them to put 1 by 1.
I could see that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm assuming if you say, hey, this is going to be part of a series.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one book in the series, so there's only one thing to list in their database.
Yeah.
Like that would make sense to me.
What do you think of the, in particular on these, since we got animation here, I really do want to hear what animation in particular thinks about the art specifically on each of these, because he's the artist. Just like if we were like reviewing music, like if music popped up, I'd tell you guys what I think, right? What do you think of this animation?
I like it. I probably would have tweaked the head a little bit, made it more clear that he's standing on it.
Yeah, that was
the way it looks. Yeah, the way it looks, it looks like he's like standing on something behind the statue, and then the statue's further up.
It's a good opportunity to raise that knee up.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying. Like,
no. I hear what you're saying. I agree. Actually,
that's a genuine note there, because it's obvious he's supposed to be standing on something.
Yeah, he's supposed to be standing. Yeah.
But then if you look at it, his foot is still behind the.
Yeah.
The head.
It's meant to be he's standing on the statue, I assume.
Now that said, it could also be he's standing on like a piece of rubble, or maybe because this looks like a church.
Standing on the body of the statue, and that's just the head of it. It's further up, closer to the proverbial camera, if you will.
Right.
Yep.
It's just a little hard to tell that the way it's posed, Maybe if there was a little bit more of statue off to the side, making it clear he's standing on that,
But yeah. Oh, go on.
I was going to say this, and the description, it definitely sounds like
I like the composition of it all, the burning curtains, the shattered glass, the fire in the background. I like it.
It's framed good, yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah, the cover is still good, and that with this description, it's like, okay, yeah, could be worth checking out. Yeah, as Kahuna says, the stained glass.
That stained glass is so vibrant.
Yeah,
it's very vibrant. If this is human made, and like somebody like made that stained glass, they did very good job with the coloring and all that. Hi, Maji-chan. Hello. And yeah, I agree. This was like a good opportunity to put that foot right on top of that god statue's head or whatever. And like the only difference would be his knee would be raised up a little higher, but like it would make him look even more dynamic, in my opinion. But like, yeah, I liked this one. It made the thumbnail. So yeah. But yeah, I just want animation to weigh in on the art in particular on each of these here. Fatwas official.
Real quick.
Yes.
Before I forget, and I just scrolled through everything on Douglas's original post, and I didn't see it here, probably because the dude already did his advertising, but Philip Chase's Prophet of Edan series.
Yeah.
Really cool. To anyone listening to this, if you haven't heard of it, look it up. I really want to read those books, but the covers have these real cool, like, stained glass designs on them. Just wanted to point that out because we're on stained glass. I figured that was a nice segue to advertise something.
This one got me thinking. Yeah,
it's interesting. So
maybe I should like invest in a stained glass cover at some point. It's cool. I'd have to do it for a special one though, or make it a thing for a series. It's cool. Yeah, I like the look. Stained glass is awesome.
Yeah. You're muted, AC.
AC, we can't hear you.
Thank you. I thought I unmuted. So anyway, join Bran Eklund and his artificial companion Deanna as they tread the halls of Fay and Drake College in the Appalachian Mountains. It's Appalachian, by the way, not Lachen. But anyway, of old Vermont, mystery, adventure, and romance await as the two learn reality is weirder and a whole lot more dangerous than they've been taught. Show more. Yeah, that's a good pitch. It's a good pitch.
Yeah.
They worked on their elevator pitch there. And here's the art.
And that's another note I'd give to people. Try not to be too long with your summaries, descriptions, pitches, whatever. Because a couple I've seen that were like 2-3 paragraphs long. It's like, dude, that's way too fucking much.
Yeah.
Tone it down.
Yeah.
Be flowery but concise.
Exactly. Because that shows your talent off the bat. If you can do a good summary that is short, concise, decent prose, and it gets people invested, you got that covered. And you don't want to give away too much because you want there to be a bit of a surprise. You want the reader to go into the world that you've created and go from there.
No, well said. Well said. Because
if you can entice me in like 20 words or less, then I'm like, oh, well, what's the rest of the book going to be like?
Yeah. And I'll tell you guys, the blurb on the back is almost like poetry. It's like a form of poetry, and it requires its own like muscle in your brain, it seems like. Because after I finished my book and I was working on the blurb, I was like, oh, wow, this is trickier than I thought. Because it's like you can feel when it's bad. You know, you can feel when it needs work. Like, okay, I was maybe dwelling on this other thing too much. Oh, that sounds cheesy. You know, whatever. It's almost like, you know, from a musician's perspective, I felt like I was working on, and I felt like I was working on and refining a song over time, just like tweaking the blurb a little bit here and there. It's an art. And yeah, I'd say just assume nobody's going to click on that show more. As much as I personally would love to click on that right now, I'm trying to make it a rule not to click.
The nice thing is, click on it again real quick.
I ain't clicking, but I'll highlight.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he...
Oh, is that it?
Okay, yeah. He, it's all, the only thing there is his link.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go.
There you go, AC. Just click things.
Yep. But
and, real quick, this book, this volume, I'm on Amazon right now. Looks like it is only available on digital on Amazon's storefront. I'm looking at the others right now. Is this a pre-order? Okay, so I'm an idiot. This is for pre-order.
Digital is a good way to go worldwide instantly.
So this is pre-order. From the looks
that's
of
fine.
I'm just dumb. So he may actually be doing a physical copy at some point. Yeah.
But like digital is a great way to go like worldwide immediately. If you know, like for example, if you knew that you had a strong following in like Bangladesh, you know, you but like say the shipping is as much as the book, you could just be like, boom, digital. It's the same price as anybody else. Yeah. It's a good reason to do that on like Fund My Comic and other crowdfunding websites too, if anybody's curious. But animation, what do you think of this art, sir?
I like it. It's intriguing. There's a ghost in the background, the light shining down.
Yes.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. The character's framed with the light.
Yeah.
And
the Fall of the Wall of Sleep, Act 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten so the way it's worded on the X post gives it that post-apocalyptic sound almost.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get that from the art.
Yeah, it's more of a fantasy feel from the art. And actually, if you go to the Amazon page for the book's pre-order, it actually, I will say, this description here on Amazon's a little long. Not quite my tempo, but it actually does mention here, first sentence, as Nazi Germany collapsed. Am I allowed to say that word?
You can say that. I don't care. But if you're feeling weird about it, you can say
Germany exists. It's fine.
Yeah, you could say Yahtzee though. I think that's how people get around it. Yeah.
I'm tempted to just say it 3 times now.
As the Third Reich collapses in 1945.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just the same
Sorry,
thing.
I say things about my brain. It moved too slow to the mouth.
The funny mustache man.
Yeah.
As the funny mustache man's regime collapses. So this actually sounds like a bit of a
the funny mustache man's gas.
No, not period
station.
or historical fiction, because 1950.
Well, I was gonna say.
Okay, so this takes place sometime in the past, I assume, because it's giving me 3 dates. It's part of this description here is giving a bit of a rundown of the world, and we've got, as they collapse in 1945, blah 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 blah.
So like alternate history, just with magic.
What follows is
Wait, so it's historical.
1950.
Fiction.
It mentioned zombies, as I recall, in the Twix post. So,
dude, it's going all over the place. I like it. So this is
everywhere.
Like
zombie Hitler. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So this is like, okay, that's cool. So the art, it touches on the whole college aspect. It doesn't really place the story. It doesn't date the story. Sorry. And I'm not feeling any Appalachian.
Like
no, but
at the art,
it
I
mentions
assumed it was modern day.
Yes, I did too. Yeah,
it does mention college. It may still take place in the modern day, and all those dates given were just the
given
background
the character's clothing, like the way the main character looks here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of skimming through the summaries because I'm trying not to take too long reading things.
It sounds like there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, it kind of has me wondering because, for an idea like this, and even others that we've seen so far, you got you curious, like how's this world building look? Especially once you start getting into alternate history.
What up, Draco?
Hey, sorry I'm late. My car keys decided to pull a magic trick.
You're good. We were just looking at the story. It's historical fiction, kind of placed in Yahtzee Germany times.
Well, maybe historical fiction. Remember, I kind of skimmed
maybe.
Yeah. I skimmed the thing. It mentioned the Third Reich.
Yes, and there's zombies, and apparently ghosts. So yeah, it looks interesting. But yeah, let's go on to the next one here. We shouted your book out, by the way, and it made the thumbnail. It was actually one of the better arts. I look for particular things, which these guys saw how when I was making the thumbnail beforehand. But yeah, why I don't here? When you guys read this here?
Tired of Western fantasy?
Tired of Western fantasy? How about a fantasy Western?
Yeah, exactly. Well, what would you guys say is the difference there?
The major difference, a Western fantasy is more medieval in setting, as opposed to the Eastern, like feudal Japan sort of fantasy. A fantasy Western would be just a Western with fantasy elements to it.
Yeah, not all that common.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great descriptor. Great way to put it. Yeah, it just has elements to it, right?
Yeah, like it's sort of you have the main genre and then like the subgenre to it. Kind of.
Yeah. LOL. I read it correctly. Baka. Kahuna's the man. Donates a what is it? A teener? A two?
Oh, okay.
A twofer? $2 tip from the Kahuna. Thanks, buddy. Love you.
But yeah, like the anime Trigun would be a sci-fi Western.
Oh, that's
a Western kind of story that's set in a sci-fi setting.
Yeah, good example.
I can't think of a lot of fantasy Westerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tricky to think of. Here's another one. Just link with picture, but the picture says it all. They say it says it all. We can see everything here. This is a whole bunch of
Hey, now, I do not mean this as an insult at all. I'm getting a little bit of goosebump vibes from this.
I was going to say something different.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that first cover kind of looks like a smut book. I'm not going to lie.
I'm looking at the blue one right there.
You got your shirtless fit guy as the Hunter's Revenge. Like, okay.
Yeah, that one. The other one.
This raises
that
eyebrows.
one probably. The other ones reminded me of like Goosebumps a little bit.
But
with like the vibrant colors and the sort of the layout.
I need to do something to acknowledge Kahuna throwing money at us. So he bought 2 clips. I think I'm going to make that a standard now for all the shows. You donate money, you get a clip until it gets out of control, at least. So he shows us a tip. We show him.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
And then what was the other thing he said here? Let me go to the comments. The other thing, I read it correctly, Baka. What do you guys think? I read it correctly, Baka. He gets. What do you guys think? He gets. Oh yeah. If I.
Would you like to see?
Yeah.
Baka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yep, Baka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. So, yep, gotta acknowledge the paper when it starts raining, right?
Okay. This sounds interesting. Skimming through the thing for the first book sounds like some fun little adventure reading.
Looks kind of like Kung Fu too, if you look at the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
shirtless Kung Fu guy.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm about to read like a horror book.
A little bit too, yeah. But I think that's the colors.
Yeah, like the Winter's March has like a werewolf kind of thing in the background. Or wolf, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The Desert's Charge kind of
has like a pirate.
Yeah, it's evoking pirates. So the Desert's Charge, I like that cover. It's doing clever shit here. It's using symbolism. So like the dunes look like water.
Ships on the thing, or is that an animal up in there?
I think it's like a ship. Oh, let me see.
Because it even.
Oh no, it's a whale. That's a whale.
Like, is it a whale? It looks like a whale to me, but then
it's supposed to look like a whale. Yeah, at least.
It's a desert whale, the rarest whale of
the rarest whale of all, boys. The elusive desert, the great white desert, soft belly. Yeah, it looks like it's pulling a ship too, which is cool. I always thought that would be cool. Didn't we think of that? Didn't we think of that animation?
Yeah, we thought of something like that.
Where it was like I don't know if it was
a sand dragon or something. Yeah.
Well, it was something pulling the ship. I can't remember, or pulling something. Anyway, oh, okay. Kahuna's been banned. He paid $5 and got banned again. Anti-white racism. Shame on you. Shame on you. So you get $5. He ramped it up. He gets he gets this.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
That really got out of hand.
Yeah, it's escalating. Okay. So yeah, shout outs to the desert cover. I like castles. Shout outs to the castles one, The Way of Hunters. All the eyes, I'm seeing the eye motif here.
The road, cool. The road of mercenaries.
Yeah.
The path of soldiers.
Despite my initial gut reaction to that first cover, this does sound like it could be a fun little adventure romp series.
Mm-hmm.
Looks cool.
And I do like his word art. I can actually, I know I said animation overloads like the artist, but I can judge word art a little bit.
It's okay. You can say I suck. It's fine.
I dabble in the word art, and you do not suck, sir. Hello, Billy Judd. Greetings.
Yo.
I promised Billy we'd do some Harry Potter stuff down the line. Sorry, Kahuna. But yes, I do like these covers. The word art's good. I like what he's doing with the word art. It's like all the same font on the first parts, and then he like highlights the final word. It's cool. So anyway, JY Song, thanks for the opportunity. Always appreciate that when you see it. I didn't want to spam my book all the other times you did this, but I'll drop mine here to round off the year, I guess. For this guy seems humble. JY Song, shoutouts. For people wanting, yes. For people wanting a simple adventure to sink their teeth into, consider checking out The Night from Nothing. Link. The Night from Nothing. This one almost made the cover. I honestly should have maybe tossed it on the cover now that I think about it. It's cool though. It features like this night guy. Let me zoom out a little. He's like fighting what I think is like a djinn. This is like a
it does look like one, yeah.
Like a djinn, yeah.
Or an like an ogre and oni kind of thing.
Yeah. Since he was so nice, I'm going to toss his link in the chat. You guys copy paste it, whatever you got to do.
Real quick, I really love this blurb. This like opening blurb on his Amazon page for his book here.
You want to read it?
Fortune favors the bold. For Hellbram, he'll have to make do with relentlessness instead.
Nice. Okay, Kahuna, really quick, says, I love Harry Potter, you filthy godless muggle.
This is Sparta!
I kind of like the the system of buying clips because it's just a few seconds. It's worth the money. Okay. And that I think that matched his energy. I don't know. Do you guys think I matched his energy? He called me a filthy muggle. Yeah, I think it matched it.
I definitely want to check out Song's book.
I know.
Like,
it looks
I
cool.
get the vibe that it's going to be a sincere, straightforward night adventure.
Yeah.
We just don't get those anymore. Everyone's got to have a gimmick.
Yep.
The series is even called just Pedge Night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And on the cover, you can kind of basically just tell this is the good guy, that's the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Go, and that's probably why he got 9 likes on it. He, overall, this is how you pitch a book. He could tell us more about the book. Yeah, I'd say tell us more about the book next time. Just, I'm curious. We're all curious. But yeah, I guess you could click on it and just see the blurb like Bill did.
So real quick on his, if you go to the Amazon page,
yep,
there are a few sentences here in bold, and that's really drawing the eye. Really draws the eye to certain points there.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually different from the Kindle version to the paperback.
Oh, you gotta love that too. Since the opportunity is there, you might as well take it, right?
Yeah. And hold on, I'm trying to see here. Yeah, the descriptions he gives are different as well. I don't know if there's like a purpose to it. I haven't published anything I haven't put any of my stuff on Amazon yet, so.
I purposely wouldn't do different descriptions, but I do
Unless you're
actually
like testing which one gets more traction or interaction. You know what I mean?
Well, like on my paperback cover, for example. I don't know if I have one nearby, but it's kind of like a pulp cover. I did this clever thing where I put line work on it, and since the background is white with line work, I kind of put blood splatters all over it, so it's all just. The only colors are black, white, and red, right? So it has this like pulp feel. And since it had this pulp feel and it has like this like drawn on appearance, for the back, I just said 3 tales set in Arche, basically. I just said 3 stories. Here you go. Instead of a blurb, right? I just confidently said, I basically assumed did something like if somebody was like 3 tales set in the Star Wars universe. And that's all you need to know. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's bold. People could probably say the same thing about me, like, oh, that's not even a blurb, bro. I want to know more about it. But I did that for like the paperback. You know what I mean? Because it's the paperback. It's meant to feel like paper. It has that whole theme. I don't know.
It's real
Maybe
nice.
I'm stupid.
Just looking at it.
Oh, thanks, man. Billy Judd, did you see the Animal Farm trailer? I think I did, unfortunately. Yeah, Draco. Yep, it sucks. Yep. It won't get people. Yeah, dude. Just read the original book. Watch our review on Animal Farm. We both reviewed the original
or
trailer
watch-
and the book.
Watch the old movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Yeah.
could also watch the CIA propaganda adaptation.
Yeah,
That's
totally,
probably
dude.
more faithful to the source material.
It's close up to the end where it diverges.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Lizard King DK, Chapter 6 and finale of Act 1 of my fantasy story is on my Substack. There's the link. Thanks for the input, Lizard King. Let's see an image next time. We would love to see that.
Yeah, some detail on what the story is about. I mean, you just said fantasy. You got to really narrow that down.
Even just a few lines. Yeah.
And Chapter 6, you've been at it for a bit. Keep at it. Come back next week. Let's see an image. Keep at it. Coffee and chocolate games. This one stood the test of time. 10,000 nuclear weapons protecting you. Nuclear war. What's in it for you? Ground Zero? A nonpartisan educational project producing materials and programs responsive to concerns. Okay. It could happen tomorrow. Oh, no. I don't know. It could happen tomorrow, boys.
Book.
Yeah. Again, tell us a little bit more. Chocolate games.
So, hold on. I think this is an honor nuclear war. What's in it for you? I have a sneaking suspicion. Give me a second here.
He suspects.
This is a book that was published in 1982?
Yeah.
1983.
It's an older book.
Yeah, so it looks like Coffee and Chocolate might be just sharing a favorite.
Useful info. Yeah, just useful info. Okay, cool.
Look, I'm on
Thanks.
board. This is going right next to the zombie survival guide, okay?
Well, yeah, I wasn't like dogging it. I just wanted to like know more. I don't know. Is this your book? Like,
The Zombie Nuke Robot Uprising, the book.
yeah, cool. Yeah, gotta love it. You get all types here. We love it. That's it. I'm sending you to Orc Rehab. All right. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, Xander. Here's my futuristic F1 inspired serial, Ultra Car. It's a race car book. I saw this one made the thumbnail. Here's a Substack and his Royal Road. Tell us a little bit more about the story, Xander. That's my son's name, by the way. Good name.
Like, is
yeah.
it a self-driving car? Is it a
right?
light speed car?
Futuristic F1 inspired, and it's a serial, so it's ongoing. Okay.
Are the drivers robots?
It could just be like a gadget, like a
souped up supercar. Yeah.
Just fun gadgets. Like I think of what's that?
Speed Racer. There you go.
Yes. Speed Racer. Yep. I'm wondering, Xander, are you inspired by Speed Racer? Let us know in the comments. So let's see what we got here. Oh, I think we're towards the end. We end. Okay. This is not spam. Who wants to read it? You gotta do a voice.
Not the biggest shooter. It always has more DACA. So drop them right now, or Santa Claus is gunning you down.
That should be enough.
Poignant. End scene. Curtain. End scene.
It's beautiful.
Finn.
Absolute cinema.
Begins my rapping career.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Go follow John Douglas and keep an eye out for his Monday threads.
Yeah. Oh, John, don't stalk John unless he's into that. But follow John.
Toss your projects on the Monday threads.
Wait, we're not supposed to stalk him? I have his IP address written down right here, man. You should have told me sooner.
Dang it, I had Google Maps pulled up and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Okay, so Kahuna says, and worst, they're fascist zombies. I think that was when we were talking about the zombie book. But he gets this.
They distribute the brains, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
not
I don't want that movie.
the description, but very least alternate history could be interesting. So
Mhm.
there you go.
Mhm. So yeah, we have reached the end of the show. You guys go ahead and let me know if anything stuck out to you. I'm trying to think of my favorite. But yeah, we're gonna each just choose our own favorites. We don't need to choose like a specific winner and dwell on it for too long or anything. But like,
fine, yeah.
Yeah, each of you think of your favorite that may have stuck out to you. I'm gonna just kind of slowly go through them again here, and then after that we'll just do our like parting plugs and then call it good. And then yeah, what we're gonna be doing with these in the future is, you know, very quick like we did here, going a little over an hour now, but I'd like to go under an hour in the future for each of these, which means if they get pretty dense on Twitter, we'll have to go a little faster. Maybe I won't have to. Maybe I won't be able to read some people's blurbs, that kind of thing. But yeah, we'll just kind of adjust as we go, and yeah, probably highlight the chosen ones on the Tuesday shows for Iron Tuesdays. And yeah, it'll be a fun little thing going forward, I think. And you know, we mentioned Harry Potter. We'd like to do a Harry Potter special. A few other specials. I've been doing a little research on soap operas. I was thinking about breaking down the anatomy of soap operas, because I don't know if you guys know this, but they can be used in tabletop like D&D. Soap opera anatomy. So because it's ongoing, you know, it's not intended to end.
Yeah.
But yeah. So some stuff coming down the pipe. Trying to book some guests for the new year. Hit us up on anything, even if it's in the comments of this video, to book a Tuesday to promote yourself, or at the very least just toss your thing on John's Monday thing and we'll review it. But yeah, well, I'll go last. What do you guys think? What was your favorite? I'll hunt it down as you announce it.
I'm interested in the Hedge Knight book.
Which one was that? What did the cover look like?
That was the one that you said looked like he was fighting a djinn.
Oh, yeah. This one, The Night from Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. Anybody else have this one?
I mean, don't get me wrong, looks like a fun read. The thing that really caught my eye, though, is I'm spacing on his name. Hojo's comic, the Mythicals. Like,
Yes.
dude, I'm scrolling through the Kickstarter right now, and they've got some images up of like pages, and
good choice. Yeah.
I didn't grow up in the 90s, but let me tell you, 90s comics make me wish I grew up in the 90s, and this does look like very similar to some of those 90s stuff, some of that 90s stuff that I've seen, and it's got me sold because it's also got like the fantasy monsters, all that crap. Like, I am on board.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Animation?
The Unyielding Iron one, the Die Hard one.
Here, I had myself muted. I just had to unmute. Which one was that? Unyielding Iron. I remember. Yeah. With the cover. Yeah.
With the fire in the background, the stained glass shattered, the tapestry on fire. Just very good composition, very good posing.
Yeah,
I get a little bit like Rob vibes from it, you know.
And I do like, you know, it has good potential. It has good potential to be a good narrative too. Like, you can tell a lot about the narrative. Like I said, a lot. So aside from all the other ones, this one, I feel like I can kind of guess what the story's about also from the cover. A lot of the other covers do good at showing us the character, maybe even the setting, like in the case of the dirigible ones.
Yeah, like I get a Robin Hood vibe, like an uprising against a wicked king, maybe
something like that. Yeah,
just based on the cover, anyway.
Burning city in the background. There's a bunch of stuff going on that makes it a good cover, even though we were like kind of being nitpicky about it earlier. But yeah,
just trying to be useful.
These are good choices, guys. These are good choices. I'm gonna say, you know, honestly, since you're here, Draco, yours made the thumbnail. It was, you know, your cover stands out. I just wanted to personally tell you that when I was looking through all
I
these,
like it.
it's like,
Thank
yeah.
Gochimonji, great artist.
Yes, shout outs. And Bill, let me see some art next time, buddy. Let me see some art.
How does that work?
I don't know. You just
Excuses.
say the same thing, and then I don't know. Do you have art for Zorn?
Yeah, I have that cover art. I mean, that's
Yeah,
really
just
pretty much it. I just
post that next time.
I was at work. I didn't have my files with me.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, you're right.
That's why I say I don't have the artwork.
I'll draw him something if he needs something.
You don't have the files for your cover art on your phone? Rookie mistake.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Draco called out.
They were on my phone the entire time.
We've all been there, though. Especially me.
The call was coming from inside the house.
I'm gonna so Song was really nice. I'm tempted to say Song. There's a reason he got 9. Song was really nice. Also Xander has a cool concept, being the only one with the car. I do like the Robin Hood one for everything we said about it. Like, that's a good cover and everything. The dirigible one's cool. I wish they would have said more though with the description. Dang, Draco, you're the only one who did a poem, except for that guy on the end that topped it off. So that actually gives you a lot of points. Does it Scrooge? No joke. All the boys and girls. Okay. If this poem somehow did this exact same thing, but incorporated your story, I would instantly choose you here. I'm still considering you. Let me see. The Hydra one's all right. Could be better. Okay, so it's between you. For me, it's between you, Robin Hood, basically the ones we chose, Hojo and the Knight from Nothing. Let me double check Hojo. Sorry, I'm scrolling back and forth a lot here. I just want to look at Hojo again. Favorite corner of identity trade, you guys sent a smile. Hojo's being Hojo, good shit. But I think the best pitch has to go to. Let me see the Robin Hood last minute. Christmas leave the weapon, Die Hard. I'm gonna give it to the Knight from Nothing, maybe. Nope. I'm gonna give it to you, Draco. I'm gonna give it to Draco. That's a lot of work to think of a poem. And we got another clip chat from Kahuna. He says, "What has 134 teeth and can hold back a twisted green orc? My zipper." But so that buys you.
You should probably get that looked at.
You should probably get that one looked at. That buys you this.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I thought he was going to say something else.
I thought I cut that last part off when I edited that clip for this. Nope, it says the K word. It says the K word just specifically for that. So yeah, those are our choices. I'll highlight them on our next Iron Seas show after the new year. And yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this format going forward. I think open invite on Monday nights. It's gonna be under an hour going forward, I think. But something along these lines where we just look through it, chill, say our favorite, comment on things.
Mondays work better for me because I work on Tuesdays.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, maybe we can make it a regular thing.
Like, I would have made it if it wasn't for what happened tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna be aiming for around the same time too, like between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. My time. So it's fluctuating, doesn't matter. So if you guys got to work, I can push it. But yeah, maybe my plan is to get people on the tail end, when they're winding down, winding down, just relaxing. I would be better than Liam Neeson at threatening. I believe it. You're a big guy, pretty threatening. But yeah, this upcoming year is wide open for guests. Book us. Go follow my band. Go buy my book. My Linktree's been on screen the whole time. check out Draco Knight's book and Bill's book and animation overloads. All the Substacks, all the books. Check it all out.
Not my book. I don't have it yet.
Do you guys have any final thoughts or requests in the upcoming year from the Iron Seas? And if you have any, while we're here, since we didn't do a show last week, I'm not like in a huge hurry either. So if you guys want to like reflect on anything.
AC froze.
I think
you want to reflect on anything.
I
think he's in deep reflection. See, it's just
deep reflection.
It's a lot. Yeah.
In all seriousness, I think his internet may have just got disconnected. It happened right before the show. I'm just gonna open up. We're still live.
So how you doing, Draco?
I'm ready for this year to end.
I hear that.
This has not been one of the he's gone completely. This has not been one of the best years. But 26 will be better and will be bigger. Because I've got a big plan for Star Warden. Once I get the ball rolling back on the right end, once it's complete, I've got my own crowdfund campaign that's going to be going. I've got big plans for 26. And unlike this year, no matter what rolls down that hill, I'm going to get through it.
Heck yeah.
Man, I would, and I don't know animation overload. Do you actually do animation?
I'm dabbling. I'm trying to get more into it. It's just work and stuff.
Sweet. We may be able to work together later.
Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to adapt other people's work too. And just make cool stuff. So how's the chat going? How you guys doing?
Mostly debating over the Animal Farm trailer.
I heard Seth Rogen's voice and I just tuned out.
It's a completely different story at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Looking at the trailer.
There is you can't read the book and read that and think it's the same.
Yeah, no.
It's like
It's
not
been
even
a long
close.
time since I've read the book, but I remember most of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that ain't it.
No.
Because it's just gonna be like fart joke and then blah 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 jokes throughout the whole thing,
Seth Rogen, he just needs to stick to voicing Donkey Kong and nothing else.
There you go.
Well, hi, AC.
I don't know when I got cut out, but my son unplugged the internet. I warned a couple of you guys about that. It happened before the stream too, and yeah, I kind of anticipated it. But yeah, that won't happen in the future. Anyway, what I was saying is, if you guys wanted to reflect on anything before we left, I'm not like in a huge hurry.
All I did is say I've got big plans for 26, and unlike 25, I'm not going to let anything get in my way.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. That's the spirit right there.
When I get some writing done, I'm going to have y'all pick it apart and tell me how bad it is.
Excellent. And I'm hoping to just have the hammer to the nail this next year, because I've got Zorn I'm working on. I've got a book in the works, and like a book in the works. And then I've also got the one project I needed your help. I commissioned that cover for you, or from you, for
which will probably also get an upgrade, so you'll have two versions of that.
Yeah,
because
and
yeah,
I need to work on that one a lot. I was rushing it because it was for a contest.
Hey,
I want to light the documents on my computer on fire.
I know what you mean.
I want to light the servers of the place I
Dude.
was admitting it to on fire. It was
Try having
horrendous.
150,000 word commitment like that, where it's like, why did I choose first person present tense like a fool? What did I do to myself? You know
what it comes down to for me. I need to go down. I need to go back to formula.
Well, the important thing is if the bones are there, like the foundations can be built upon.
And I have the story. I just need to work a bit on the world building, work a bit on the characters.
Yeah, just a little
iron it
bit
out.
of polish. Yeah.
Yeah. And also write an ending. I did not write an ending in the first draft.
What?
I should probably do that.
Haven't you been listening to Hollywood? You don't need good writing. You don't need actual endings.
Just fix the post. Just fix the post.
And once you watch AC's upcoming special on the Iron Seas about soap operas and how they're actually a procedural narrative engine that is ongoing, then you no longer will need an ending either, sir. Because that's the plan. You go on forever. We're talking thousands of episodes, boys. Thousands. We film every day. That's what they do. It's crazy.
You film every day. You live, you die. We bring you back as an AI, and you keep working.
Literally, yeah. It's
soap
wild.
operas last a very long time for a reason.
Yeah, dude. And it's kind of neat what they're doing. It turns out I'll give you a little taste. It turns out it's all cyclical, right? So they have like written in cycles, and they purposely overlap narratives and lean in. It comes off cheesy because they're using like storytelling tools. You know, they need a twist at this part because it's actually like overlapping storylines. So like those twists are actually moments when like cycles might be beginning and ending, and the cycles are all the different narration threads. So it kind of becomes a conspiracy board very quickly. But once like the engine it's just like an engine, you know, an engine's kind of complicated, but like once it's all laid out and the parts start moving, it kind of like goes by itself in a way. So then you just kind of get a rhythm to it, and it's just like, you know, 3 beats for each cycle basically, and it's beginning, middle, end. That sounds a lot like 3-act structure, so you can kind of just mimic that on a smaller scale over and over again. And yeah, it kind of like, it looked neat to me, so I checked it out, and yeah, there's a conspiracy board now involved with it.
Picture you with the conspiracy board, you know, just
I really want to try to do like a D&D game using soap opera logic. You know how fun that would be? Because like there's always betrayal and intrigue and
evil twin brother.
Yeah, it's fun. It sounds fun, and it goes on forever as long as you want it to.
I'm just thinking of Friends with Joey, and he's
but
like,
I can't go
they
on
moved
forever.
my brain into another man.
That's true. I can't either.
So I'm going to be heading out.
Yep, I think we all should.
Draco.
Thanks for having me on. Sorry for being late.
Oh, you're good, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Back at you, brother. Back at you. But yeah, without further ado, I think unless you guys got anything else to say, that we can call it there.
Pretty much covers it.
All right.
Went a bit long and off topic there at the end, but
20 minutes too
That's what it's all
longer.
about.
It's fine. 20 minutes is more than fine. We usually do like 2-3 hours. So
maybe the
we're
real
good.
highlight was the friends we made along the way.
Along the way, yeah. There was some cool art though. That
oh yeah.
Yeah, that Robin Hood one got better the longer I looked at it. It's crazy. With the stained glass. But anyway, thanks for checking us out, guys. Until next time, I'm gonna try to do this like regularly on Mondays. So hope you enjoyed the show. Cheers. See you next year.